Bit different kind of video today. I was recently gifted 2 of these Miniverse Harry Potter Make It Mini potions. And it was not so subtly implied that I should make a video with them. So here I am. It took me a little bit of time to think about how I was going to do this and film it, but I think I've come up with what I'm going to do, so here we are. So first thing we're going to do is figure out how to open them. Okay, so let's see if we can't pull this stuff off. All right, it's going to peel like an orange or an apple. Look at that. There we go. Oh, half of it. There we go. Okay, so that's what one of them looks like. We'll get the other one open right away. See if we can't knock these both out in the same time. Oh, there it is. Okay, and pieces are flying off. I think that was in the top there. Get rid of some of this trash. Okay, so here's what they look like. Let's see if I can open it. I think I'm going to have to, I think this is another label. Yeah, right there. That one went much smoother. And here we go. Not quite as graceful, but we got there. Okay, so now we have 2 clear balls, and we'll go with this one. See what we have. So it looks like there's a bunch of small packages inside. So okay, we have some instructions, some packages. Oh, this one's already opened. So, and this is something I can appreciate. This little thing was wrapped in a Hogwarts school supply list. What you need: your uniform, your book list, your other equipment. So even though this is basically just trash wrapping paper, they took the time to theme it. So I like it. But what was it wrapped? What was it wrapped around? A mini cauldron. Okay. Oh, I think this is the resin. That's why it's sealed like that. So we are just gonna put that over to the side where I'm not gonna spill it, and we'll see what else we got. Okay. So here we have another school list wrapping opened onto a little box or a tool chest with a divider in it. So the smallest toolbox I've ever held. Put that down, and then here we have the tincture, the draught of peace is what it says. So I assume this is our potion container. Okay. Oh, and we have I think this is the top to make our ball a potion bottle. Okay, so there's that. Then we have a little mini funnel, and then we have a cork. So we'll see how all this goes together. Lots more things in here. Okay, so we have a small little table, which I think we have some legs in there. And I think, yeah, so that's how that's going to go. We have our small little faux wooden table in the bottom of our potion, and I think eventually that's what we're going to do with it. But we've got to make things first. So here is another extremely dangerous potion used for transforming humans into animals. Whoa, okay. So here we have the tiniest ladle I've ever seen, and I think this is supposed to be some tweezers. So there we have, I don't know why those were in plastic, but the ladle wasn't, so there we have some tiny tweezers. And let's see what we have here. 1 wand, 1 cauldron, 1 set of glass vials. So I think that's more Hogwarts school listings, just fancy wrapping. Open it up and see what we have inside. Okay, we have, I know it says Miniverse, but it's always a shock as to how tiny this is. So this is the tiny little potion bottle. I mean, look, this is a small potion bottle, and look at the size of that. So it has a Hogwarts crest on it. I don't know if you can see, I'm sure you can see the reflection off the glass. And then we have a tiny cork. And then let's see what is in here. So this says potions. It has a couple of different potions on it, so it's not telling me what I've got. Whoa. Okay. So we have, well, it just says Hogwarts, so it doesn't tell me what it is. But it kind of looks like seashells. So that, again, you're not going to see this, but tiny little potion bottles. This looks like it's some grass, some faux grass, and then some little seashells. So let's see if we can't find, it says read me first. Is this, what is this, an advertisement? Oh, here's our instructions. Okay, so that's where we're going to go with the instructions. Okay, so, and here is what the instructions look like. So I think we have, well, we also have a little twine to wrap around it. So pink twine, flesh-eating slug repellent. Could these be slugs? I think that's what they are. So I think we might have flesh-eating slug repellent. So let's see. Yep, right there it is. Flesh-eating slug repellent. So let's see what we can do. First thing we have to do is open our cauldron. And what? Oh, that was the lid. And I don't know where it went. So let's try not to make a mess. So first thing we're going to do is peel back the lid on our cauldron. And that is not very easy to do. Which I suppose is good, because then it won't come apart in shipping. Oh, Lord. I don't think we're going to pull that back, so I'm going to try to cut it. And that did not work. That thing ripped off, and now I'm stuck without a tab to pull on. So we have to cut. Okay, so try to do this as safely as possible. Okay, it was ugly, but we're in. There we go. Okay, so it's first thing we have to put in is our little teeny tiny slugs. So we're going to pour those in, or we're going to try to. They don't want to come out. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so those are in there. And then it wants me to mix them around. With the ladle. Okay, so those are shoved down in there. And then it's telling me to use the tweezers to put some of this mini grass in there. Okay, so we'll see if we can't open that up. There's my tweezers. Grab some small, it's almost like thread. I think it's thread. I don't know that this comes apart. I thought I was going to just grab some of it, but it seems like it's all stuck together. So I'm not going to use those tweezers, just going to see if I can't. Okay, I think that's what it is. It's thread. So we will use the tweezers to shove it down in there. Mix it up a little bit. Okay, and now it wants me to use the funnel in my little potion bottle and pour this in there. This is not going to go well. I mean, look at the size of this cauldron. Look at the size of this. I do not think this is going to go well. This thing is already fallen all over the place. So I'll see if I can't angle downward. Can you see? Okay, whoops. Okay. My camera stand does not like that. Okay. You can see a little bit there. We'll see what we can have. So that is not going to go in that potion bottle. Okay. See if we can't. There is no way that big clump of stuff is going to fit in there. And I am getting resin all over my fingers. I'm just going to pull that apart. See if we can't get some of this down in there. Okay, so there's some of that. Okay, so that is at least up on the outside. Dripping everywhere. This, and I am not prepared for this. We're just going to let that sit for a few minutes. And I don't know if you can see, but I've got this stuff on my fingers. So I'm going to try to be careful what I touch. I'm only going to touch some more potion stuff, and we'll see which one we've got here. Okay, so just let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we have another mini cauldron. We have another mini toolbox. Is it possible I got the same one? This feels different, I hope. Nope. That's the top for the mini potion container. So let me see here. Oh, we have a different colored twine. So I'm going to assume that means a different colored potion. So let's open it up, see if we can figure it out before I use the cheat sheet. Okay, so here we have a mini potion bottle with a stand and a cork. Something else is in there. Nope, just a fold. And then we have a little mini ladle and some mini tweezers again. And then this must be our ingredient package, which is, it looks like some small little fuzzy spheres. And then we have some purple, almost looks like hair, some very fine threads. So let's see what we've gotten here. Okay, and this is polyjuice potion. So I am not looking forward to doing this, but we will give it a try for the sake of the video. But okay, so the first thing we have to do is open our resin. So pop that off. Let's see if we can't get this one open easier. No, it is not happy. So I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm just going to cut it. Thrilling YouTube comment, I'm sure. Me very carefully and trying not to slice my finger. Okay, so that's cut. We can get our tweezers, try and fish that out of our resin. Okay. And that did not work. It went down way farther. Okay, come on, please come out of there. Okay, so there is our top out of our resin. Okay, so now it wants me to put the miniature balls in there, and then we're going to do all of that. So we'll see how far we can get. So okay, so here are the 2 tiny ingredient bottles. We will try to open them. Okay, that came out decently enough. Okay, so come on. Okay, so those are all in. Okay, and then it wants me to swirl it around. Okay, so that's mixed somewhat. Set that to the side, and then wants me to use the tweezers and grab some of this. I mean, I like these little potion bottles. As far as like mini bottles, they're plastic. They're very nicely put together. However, I don't know if maybe my hands are too big, or this is made for little kids, and I am not quite a little kid anymore. I cannot get this out. That's like when it goes in there, the bottle is so small that you can't squeeze around it because okay, there we go. We're slowly pulling it out. Please come out of there. I can see. Okay, it just doesn't want to come out. Okay. Okay. I'm trying. I'm really trying. These, there we go. That's gonna have to be good enough. Okay, so we'll use the ladle and we'll use the tweezers and try to get it all in there. Please just go in there. Okay, so now it wants me to, where's my funnel? There's my funnel. Okay, so there's that. And I am supposed to pour this into there. That does not look fun. It just looks like a hairy glob of snot. And everything is sticking to everything else. And I really didn't want to get this on my hands. Look at this. Look at this. What am I supposed to do? Everything is falling apart. Okay. Okay. Well, it's pouring out of the container onto my little table here just fine, but I can't get it to go in this teeny tiny potion bottle. It doesn't even want to, potion bottle doesn't even want to sit still. And I have this resin all over my fingers now. It's going to be a nightmare. So I don't even know what to do. Just try and throw some of that stuff into there. Maybe we can get some, salvage something. Use our little ladle here, get some more of these. I don't even know what they are. Don't want to overload it too much or it's going to fall over again. Okay. So. You. Okay. All over the fingers. I don't know if it's me. We'll try to pour some more into there. Where's my ladle for that one? I don't even... What? Oh, there it is. With all of my... Oh, this is disgusting. Okay, get some more resin out of there. Okay. Well, I am going to pause here. That stuff does not... This stuff seems to flow a little bit, but it looks like it's stopped up with all these little mini pieces. See if I can push some down in there. There we go. Okay, yeah, so that gravity was working, but it just couldn't go anywhere because it was stopped up with this stuff. And there is no way I'm going to be able to shove this in there, but we'll give it a shot. I'm already here. What do I have to lose? Oh, nope. It'll go down a little bit, but as soon as I go to pull the tweezers back out, everything comes with it. So I don't know. I don't even want to do this. Come on, get down in there. Okay, well, and it wants to fall again. Okay. I am going to call this an abject failure. I don't even know where to start. I'm sure my hands are too big for this mini stuff. That being said, no part of this was in any way enjoyable for me, other than looking at it. The mini bottles, while cute and tiny and cool, I couldn't get anything out of them without having some problems. Even the things that weren't the thread would get stuck in the small neck of the bottle. The resin part, I hate. Like, I'm standing, I don't want to touch anything because it is all over my fingers. I am really hoping that this stuff just washes off. They had to know that little kids were going to do this, so hopefully this all just washes off. And I'm sorry, but this is all going right in the trash. I don't think there's anything salvageable about any of this. It has made a mess. There's resin on everything. And I am going to pause this video. I'm going to go try to clean up, and then I will try to get a final shot of how this ended up for me. Yeah, no good. Thumbs down. All right, I've got to get this stuff out of here. Okay, so I actually had to call for help because I didn't want to touch anything. It was on literally every finger except my two pinkies, and I used my two pinkies to send a text message to have someone come help me, because I don't want to have resin all over everything, especially the things I touch a lot in here. So this is the mess I am left with. That thread really bogs it down. I don't know what I was supposed to do with that, but you can see it did not work. I've got resin on everything and everywhere. I'm glad I had the foresight to put a piece of cardboard down so I didn't ruin my little tray here. And then that is a pile of packaging. This is all the packaging that came with it. So yeah, all of this is now going right into there. So, all right. Thanks for watching this video. I don't know what to think, a new kind of video from me, and it certainly could have gone better. But we'll see what happens in the future. See ya.